Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about school. So first, I wanted to answer this. Did you ever skip school? What happened? Why did you skip school? Did you get caught? And if yes, by who? So let's remember that skipping school is not going to school but telling your parents that you actually went. Pause the video and think about this. Okay guys, now I want you to please go to your student book page 31. Let's read the text. Pause the video to read it, please. Okay, guys, now that you finished reading, we're going to answer these questions. What did the girl do? Was her mom happy about it? What did she have to do later? Do you think the girl will do that again? Why? Now, I want you to please pause the video and write down your answers for these questions. We're going to share during class. Okay, guys, now I want you to please go back to the text and this time complete these answers with the text. For example, we have what did the teenager say to her friend? I to skip school today and go shopping. What did she tell her friend? She said, I am going to skip school today and go shopping. Great job. Now pause the video and work on the rest. Okay, guys? Now we're going to check this during class. Now, let's take a look at these sentences. What is special about them? What words do you see repeated? And what is the difference between them? Now, pause the video while you analyze and then come back. Okay, guys. So, what is special is that if you notice the first sentences, I am planning to skip school, my grandparents gave me a large sum of money, they are direct sentences. But the second set of sentences, she said she was planning to skip school, she said her grandparents had given her a large sum of money, they are actually reporting or repeating what another person said before. Now, some of the words that we see repeated are the words said, and the difference is that we're going to backshift the tenses. Now, we're going to take a look at what that is in a moment. So, look at these sentences. I have here the direct speech version, like I always go to school, and then I have the reported version. She said she always went to school. So, what I want you to do is to please match the structures I have over here to the sentences. For example, in the first one, I always go to school. Go is simple present. Then we have she said she always went to school. We have said, which in this case is going to be our reporting verb. And then went is simple past. That's right. Pause the video while you work on the other one, please. Okay, let's check. So, like I told you, we have first simple present, but when we're reporting these sentences, we're going to actually change them into simple past, that is backshift, to move the tense one tense in the past. And we are using a reporting verb. In this case, I'm using said. Then when I have present continuous, as in I am planning to skip school, when I report it, I will use past continuous. She said she was planning to skip school. Now let's work on two more. Once again, match the structures. Pause the video while you work on this, please. Okay, so let's check now. So when we have simple past, as in my grandparents gave me a large sum of money, when I report it, I'm going to use past perfect. She said her grandparents had given her a large sum of money. Now let's remember to form past perfect. We're going to use the auxiliary had in the past participle form of the verb. Similarly, in the next sentence, we have I thought my daughter was going to school. We have simple past and past continuous. Here again, we're using a reporting verb later, and I'm using from simple past to past perfect. But when I have past continuous, like I was going, we are changing into past perfect continuous. It's a little similar to past perfect because we're still using the auxiliary had. Here we are using been and we're using the next verb with ing. Let's continue. One more time, pause the video while you match the structures, please. Okay, let's check. So when we have present perfect, such as in my daughter has always been responsible, present perfect. When I report it, I will use past perfect. She said her daughter had always been responsible. Mom, I had never skipped school before. Past perfect. She told her mother she had never skipped school before. And when you have past perfect, you are not going to make any changes because there is no other tense that is like further away. Okay? Now, let's match these next sentences. Pause the video while you work on this, please. Okay, let's check. Here we have a future with will. I will work this summer to get the money back. And we are using one more time the reporting verb. And instead of using will, I am using would. But my verb is still in base form. When I have future continuous, like in I will be bringing her to school every day, again, the only change I'm going to make is changing will for would, and the rest stays the same, be bringing. Okay, guys, now look at this chart. All of the tenses here having green, we're going to backshift them. Like I mentioned, backshift is to put them one tense in the past. From simple present to simple past, from present continuous to past continuous, from present perfect to past perfect, from simple past to past perfect. Also, when we have past continuous, we're going to use past perfect continuous. When we have can, we refer with could, will, would, must, have to, may, might. Now, there are others that we shouldn't change. For example, when we have past perfect continuous, we are not going to change that. Past perfect doesn't change either. Might, could, should, and mustn't do not change either. Now, let's practice. Here, we are going to rewrite the sentences to form reported speech. For example, what's the time, he asked. He wanted to know what the time was. Very good. Now let's remember here that when we have questions, we are going to use the verb into the position we would have in a normal sentence after the subject. Pause the video while you work on this, please. Okay, guys, we're going to check this during class. Let's move on. Again, here you're going to write the sentences into reported speech. For example, we have he he said I like the song. In reported speech, we're going to say he said he liked that song. One more time, pause the video to work on this, please. Okay, guys, now I want you to please think about this. When do people usually waste money? Write 5 questions about the situations when people waste money. Pause the video to work on this, please. Okay, guys, this is the end of the video. I will see you in class. Bye bye.